For those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, recently, Altspace made it so that we can turn off messages so that we don't receive messages while we're performing. I like to make use of this because I find messages while you're performing very distracting. So as a result, I won't get any text messages that you send until after the event is over. I won't be able to respond until then. But listen, if you do need to get a hold of us, really the best way is to join our Discord. You'll find the address right there on the beam right below me there. All right, now, let's see. Now, I've hosted about 600 events in Altspace, and in that time, the question we get asked the most is, why are we here? All right, and I like to ask the audience that question when we start out, and I'll give you a hint. The answer is right below my podium right here, right in front of the stage there. So everybody, why are we here?
Shark Time.
All right, somebody said it's Shark Time. I said the answer is right in front of the podium. All right, try this again. Why are we here?
Shark Time.
No, so he said it again. Standards. What's this say right here? What's it say?
Shark Time.
No, it does not. It says to feed a shark, doesn't it? Right there on the podium. See that?
Oh, yeah.
That's the answer I'm looking for. So let's try this again, everybody. Why are we here?
Feed a shark.
There you go. See, now that sounds like music. That's awesome. All right, very cool. Now, that is why we're here. In order to feed a shark, we're going to need a shark. So I'm going to bring my friends out. Anybody want to meet my friends? Say. Yeah. All right, cool. Excellent. Here we go. You know, no one's ever yelled out no. I don't know what I'm going to do if somebody yells out no. All right, we got Melvin, we got Bustler, and we got Fang. These are my friends, and they're looking good now, but that wasn't always the case. There was once when they had to, when we first started doing this, we had hundreds of people coming through our experiences, and well, nobody was willing to help me feed a shark. Right? It turns out that wanting to save the world one shark at a time, it's not enough. You need some motivation. You need some incentive, right? So if you looked in the lobby when you came in, you notice we have these two marquees set up. And if you're facing the stage, the one that's on the right side, you'll notice there was a prize kit there containing 12 items. It's an aquarium-themed prize kit, and that's what we're giving away as a prize today. If you haven't had a chance to check it out at the end of the show, we go take a close look at it. Also, we're giving away this Ravenhall Events coffee mug. All right, so we're hoping you're going to want these items because it's 2 kits for 13 items. We're hoping you're going to want this enough to want to be a contestant or a volunteer on today's show. All right, now quickly, if I can draw your attention to the microphone icon in your lower left, you're going to notice when that microphone icon is clear, that means we can hear you and everything that's happening in your environment. Now, listen, occasionally, we film our events for YouTube. Now, so if you're standing below the camera, you might want to watch the crosstalk. Our moderator, some producer doesn't like that too much. But we do. We like to hear you laugh. We like to hear you engage. But if I'm editing the footage next week and all of a sudden I hear, oh man, every minute or so, then I'm going to start questioning. Well, I think we're going to have to start muting people again. Or last time we had some people that was not last time, a few weeks ago, we had somebody talking about their laundry in the back, and I was like, wow, is the show that bad? And like right now, we have a couple people talking over here. We got Sloppy Pie and we've got Tron. I can hear that stuff when I'm up on stage, so just please be mindful of that. All right, now let's see here. So before we start out here, if you'd like to be a volunteer on today's show, all you need to do is take that pointer that's coming out of your right hand and aim it right at Sharky's nose. When you do, you're going to have to, when you do that, you're going to get a spinning target you see before you. And if you click on that, you're going to get a text prompt that appears in the air before you. Now, when you click on, you can enter there your username, and it has to be your username, not your display name. That's, let's see, here we go. Let's see. We have, you have the, let's see here. Whoa, okay. Who got thrown off there? Turns out I forgot to turn off my text messaging, and somebody's having some fun with that. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. All right, here we go. Okay, let's see here. All right, there we go. Messaging is off. There we go. Very nice. All right, there we go. Sorry about that, everybody. I came in late and I forgot to do that. All right, so if you aim at Sharky's nose, you'll get a spinning target. When you squeeze that target, you're going to get a prompt to enter your Altspace username. If you don't know what your username is, you can find it by clicking on that blue and white triangle button. And when you click on that, you're going to see all these tabs on the bottom, and one of those tabs is going to say me. There's a little inviting smiley face there. Now, when you click on that me, you're going to see that you have your display name right there. You're going to see your avatar in front of you. You can check your hair. But right below your display name, you're going to see in parentheses your username. That's that's the name we need in order to distribute our prizes. So if you're one of our volunteers today, we're going to need that name in order to get the prize to you. All right. Now, if you're having problems with anybody in Altspace, like back at the campfire, someone's giving you a hard time, or maybe somebody's always trolling your events, maybe they're scheduling their event right over yours, and it's personal and you've had it and you can't take it anymore, just send them a come visit. Right. And, my friends will get to eat. Right. Altspace will be a better place, and everybody wins. All right. That's great. All right. Now, what you're going to notice is that on your lower right, you're going to see a raise hand button appear as if by magic. It's true. That's what magic looks like in VR. Right. And if you press that raise hand button, you're going to get on my list. Right. So, to press that, it'll turn blue. We ask if you're going to come up to the stage, please make sure you can have your microphone open. All right. That really helps a lot. Because let's see, we have 3 people already. Anybody else want to help me feed a shark? Or just press that raise hand button. We'll get you up here. All right. Let's see what went to. Now it's 4. Let's see. Are the menus starting to look good? All right. Let's see. Anybody else want to help me feed a shark? Just press that raise hand button. We'll get some choices here. All right. Melvin, Buster, and Fatty, you guys want to hear today's specials? Let's look at our menu. All right. Who do we got today? What did we catch? All right. Let's see. We're going to have Gavin up today. All right. We also have, Brooklyn Boy. All right. And let's see here. And we have, we have Stanners 1. There we go. All right, cool. All right, now let's see here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend these bridges, and the people I just called come on up to the stage. If you need to recenter, do it now, because if you recenter while you're on stage, you end up back in the audience. And this is just awkward when that happens. It is. How's it going, everybody? Let's see. All right, we got Stanners 1980, and we got Gavin, and let's see. Where is Brooklyn Boy? Brooklyn Boy, you out there? All right, here it comes. All right, excellent. All right, here we go. We're going to pull these bridges back, and let's start out with Gavin. Now, Gavin, you've been on the show before, right?
Yeah, I've been on it once before, yeah.
Yeah, did you check in with Sharky okay this time?
I hope I did it. I hope I did, right.
Okay, cool. That's awesome. All right, when you've been to the show a bunch, how do you like it so far?
It's actually a very amazing show. I actually came right back from dinner just to be to this show.
Oh, wow. We appreciate that. You shouldn't have to cut your dinner short, but then again, maybe you might be dinner. That could happen. All right, let's see. Now, Stanners, 1980. How long have you been around Altspace for?
Since January.
January. Have you been to our show before?
Never. No, it looks amazing though.
Never. What do you think? So you think it looks amazing? That's cool. You're not just saying that because you're facing what you're facing.
No. Well, they are a bit intimidating.
Okay, well that's good. Now, Brooklyn Boy, I grew up in Brooklyn. You still live in Brooklyn, or you just from there?
Yeah, I do live in
cool.
Brooklyn right now.
Nice, that's awesome. Okay, cool. So, how long have you been around Altspace for?
First day.
First day.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, you're too fresh. Should we throw him back, everybody? Can we throw him back? I know it looks like the audience wants to stay with you. That's cool. All right, and I'm really sorry you have to go out like this, man. That's messed up. All right. Well, if you come on up here and follow me up this ramp here, right? Come on up, right? And when you get up top here, you're going to see these yellow X's. If everybody else would stand on a yellow X, you're going to notice that there is a consent button right in front of you. Just go ahead and aim at that consent button, squeeze your trigger, and just consent. Just a minor formality for our insurance company. Now, once you're on your yellow X, you can recenter and all that, What you say, Gavin?
I can't press that.
That's okay. That's happened before. You have had problems with the system. That's okay. Just we'll get you checked in. Oh no! What happened? Oh, you know what? I was very clear about checking in with Sharky. I was. It looks like Brooklyn Boy didn't check in with Sharky. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. All right. Actually, we usually get to this a little. Oh, you're still here? There's still some left? You want to try again? Yeah. Right, well, I'm going to need you to check in with Sharky. Do you see Sharky's nose right there? Just aim at that nose and squeeze your trigger right at Sharky's nose and put in your username, which is Brooklyn Boy. All right, so go ahead and put that in there, and we'll extend the bridges, and you come back up when you're ready, okay? Let's see. Now, I understand Gavin couldn't get checked in, so what we're going to do like we did to him last time. We're going to loan him my name, all right, just to get him into the system so he has a chance to play. All right, let's get him in there. All right, Brooklyn Boy, how'd you make out? You get your name in there?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, cool, awesome. Wait, this button isn't working. What's going on? All right, hang on a second. We're having a slight technical problem here. The button's here. Oh,
Welcome
great.
back.
I'm back.
Yeah, welcome back, Brooklyn Boy. All right, well, we are having a slight problem with our system right now. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to ask you guys to back up a little bit. All right, we have technical problems in here now and then. All right, so back off those X's, right? We don't want to see anybody get hurt any more than they already have, right? Actually, we might kind of want to see that. You know what?
Kind of.
I'm sensitive.
All right. There we go. All right, now it's suddenly. I'm gonna reset it anyways. It's back to the. All right, here we go, everybody. Let's see. All right. See, the audience isn't really liking it. There's a lot of uncomfortable chattering out there going, "Oh no, something's gone horribly wrong. What will we do?" All right, let's see. We're gonna reset this, and hopefully this will work out. Let's. All right. Now, if you guys, without standing on the platform, can go ahead and press that consent button again, just to make sure. All right. Let's see. All right, Gavin. Wait. Ooh. All right, Gavin. It looks like it was just because you came in late. Gavin, you can check in with Sharky now. Give that a try, so we can get your name up there. All right. And Brooklyn Boy, same thing. You need to check in with Sharky. It looks like Stanner's already in. All right. Cool. We're having a little bit of an issue here, but we will get it going. All right, Brooklyn Boy, can you get checked in with Sharky? Okay.
Yeah, let me
Go ahead and
try.
click on Sharky's nose right there, and just put your username in there,
It worked.
and that'll help. Worked. All right, good. All right, well that was awesome. See, yeah, that's the trick, Gavin. You got to come in early. All right, now Brooklyn Boy, did you get checked in? Okay.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
All right, cool. All right, well, in the meantime, what we're going to do, we want to make sure that Gavin and Stanner's 1980 are comfortable. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise up these glass enclosures here, just like that. All right, so you guys can feel safe. There you go. Whoa,
that's
watch
done.
out. Anything that requires me editing, going to make my hand shake a lot there, Stanners. All right, let's see.
All right.
How'd you make out, Brooklyn Boy? Hit that consent button.
Hey.
Minor formality for our insurance company. Hit that consent button. There you go. You're all checked in. Now just stand on that X for me, if you would. Be so kind. There you go. All right, excellent. All right, so now we're going to give you a glass enclosure of your own. Just a friendly reminder, any attempts to escape is going to immediately disqualify you from our events. And listen, while I am told that that's not fair, you know what's not fair? Is depriving my friends of a chance to eat. All right, really is. Oh, wow, now the bridges have gone back out. All right, this is really, what? Somebody's actually in the audience whistling. Really? Just joking, 23, really? Come on, man. All right, so, look, now's a good time to start whistling. All right, here we go. Let's see here. So now, the way this is going to work is we're going to ask you a question. Now, the questions don't need to be right. The only of those answers that convince our audience that you deserve to live more than the person next to you. That's it. Pretty easy, right? Now, that means that your fate is in the hands of our audience, right? So you're going to notice a number has just appeared above your head. Now, this gives our audience the power to vote. Right? So what can happen is, let's say Gavin gives a really great answer and you really love it. You think it's fantastic. You can go ahead and click on Gavin's nameplate and you're going to see his number goes up by 1. But let's say Brooklyn Boy gives an even better answer. You're very impressed and you're like, oh, why did I vote for Gavin? Right? Well, what you can do is you can just press on Brooklyn Boy's name right there and the numbers will adjust accordingly. All right, here are all the clicking. So you guys figured it out. That's awesome. All right, let's start out with Gavin. Gavin, are you ready for your question?
As ready as I am gonna be.
As ready as it's going to be. Do you need more time?
No,
Start
I'm
over
good.
the other end if you want.
My heart, it's like pounding. I got like a shark
It's
underneath me.
pounding.
It's
Oh, don't be
terrifying, yeah.
nervous. It's not like, your life depends on this. Wait a second.
No,
We're
no,
missing
no.
something. Is anybody else seeing the sharks out? Everybody
see the
seeing my
sharks.
friends out there? See the
No, wait,
sharks,
I
right?
don't
I'm
see
not. So what I'm going to
I
do is
do
I'm
not
just
see
going to
the
reset
sharks.
them real quick.
There
All
we
right,
go.
let's see. All right, here we go. Here they come. Let's see. There they are. Okay, because this doesn't work without the sharks. Otherwise, it's just like the bowling game, and it's not as much fun. All right, so here we go. All right, now Gavin. All right, now there's a lot. A lot of our litter and garbage makes it into the ocean. And while that happens, our sharks have been learning a lot about human culture. Really have. And and one day, one of our sharks, Fang, he's swimming behind a cruise ship just because, right? And all of a sudden, he hears like a scream. Right, which if you think about it, was really rude. It was like somebody saw a shark or something. But the person that was screamed was holding a magazine, and they dropped it in the water. So now Fang found himself with some reading material, and it turned out it was a tattoo magazine. Right, that's what it was. And he's looking through this, and now he decided he totally wants a tattoo on his own. He's going to put it right on his pectoral fin, right? But what's it going to be of? He needs help deciding, Gavin. So what should it be?
Let me think here. Maybe it should be it's Shark Time logo with Buster on it. Yeah, it should have Buster on it.
Well, Buster and Fang are close. They're right next to each other. I can see that happening. All right, now Brooklyn Boy, what should his tattoo be of? It's gonna look real nice. It's gonna be right on his pectoral fin. It's gonna be nice.
Godzilla.
Left one right there. Godzilla. Okay, so Godzilla tattoo. All right, that's cool. All right, hopefully that's not a copyright infringement. Now, Stanners, 1980. What do you think?
Fisherman in a cage.
Fisherman in a cage. Wow. Okay, that's ironic. I like that. That's cool. All right, everybody, take a moment to think about which answer you like the best. All right. Was it Gavin? All right. Was it Brooklyn Boy? Was it Spanish 1980? All right, everybody, take a moment to get your votes in because we're going to be closing the votes out in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed, so all the clicking you're going to notice isn't working. Let's see how we did here. Oh, Brooklyn Boy. Let me ask you something. Do you got any plans later?
No. Maybe.
All right, more importantly, does anybody know where you are right now?
Yeah.
You do?
I think so.
Are they the kind that press charges?
The local authorities.
Maybe.
Maybe. You know you did press that consent button, right? All
I changed my
the law's
answer
on our
now.
side, technically. Yeah, you just let them know that the law's on our side. All right, what you're going to do now is give us a good scream on your way out. That really helps the process a lot. Here we go. And you're going to meet my friend Buster right now. There we go. All right, everybody. Now, it's time we had to talk about that effect you just saw. I know you saw it before just now, and I know what it looks like, but it's not what it looks like.
Oh,
Right?
wow.
When we first had this event, the admins, like, they were kind of
Amazing.
horrified, really. So we had to put that, and in there because, listen, that's just seasoning. That's all it is, right? Turns out that most Altspace Avatars are delicious, but there are some of us like me that have these green tags above our heads, and it gives us kind of a nasty, sort of a minty aftertaste. My friends don't really care for it at all, so we have to add that stuff in just to make it more appetizing for my friends. So if you're back at the campfire and you're talking about what a nice time you had here at the Shark Time, and you're talking about that effect you just saw, I need you to remember, right? That's just seasoning. I'm counting on you guys to raise awareness, okay? That's very important. All right, now we're going to move into our next round here. And as we do, it looks like we have an opening. So let's see if we have anybody else on our list that wants to be on the show. Let's see here. We have somebody called Little Rye. Little Rye, you want to come up? Let's see here. We got Little Rye, you're on the air, and now we're going to extend these bridges here. Little Rye, I got to ask, did you check in with Sharky? Where are you, Little Rye?
I'm here.
All right, come on up. There we go. Did you check in with my friend Sharky there? Put in your username and all that.
Who this geezer?
Yeah, you're gonna want to press. You're gonna want to press your trigger button right when you get that spinning target right on his nose. Now just enter your username right there. No, we can wait. It's fine. All right, there we go. We're just gonna pull back these bridges here. Take your time. You get it in there.
Sorry, I'm blind. Sorry, it might take some time.
It's no problem. It's Shaw07 with an underscore. There you go.
Don't tell everyone.
Well, anyone can read it just by pointing at you. That's how I knew it. The whole audience can see it right now. Don't be nervous. They're all looking at you.
They're all looking.
Right
I'm not
behind you.
nervous, mate.
They're all staring at you. Look at all those people, man. Yeah, and they're also chanting your names.
you.
Spanners trying to psych you out. That's a new strategy. I like that. Come on up. All right. So when you get up here, we got a little room for you to squeeze behind this tank here. Go ahead and stand on that yellow X.
Hello,
There we
sir.
go. Now go ahead and press the consent button, just a minor formality for sure.
Do you have any legal documents for me to sign in case I
Yeah,
die?
you just
Or
press the consent button. Yeah. Don't worry. You worry about it. It's all just insurance.
so no
There's nothing to worry
signature or
about.
anything, no?
Oh, well,
Okay.
that counts. There you go. Let's see. Oh, perfect. All right. So what we're going to do, we don't want you to feel left out. So we're going to give you a glass enclosure of your own. All right. And just a reminder, any attempts to escape will disqualify you from our event. All right. Now, here we go. We're going to start out this time with Stanners 1980. Stanners, are you ready for your question? Let's get our
Yes.
voting open. All right. You are. Okay, cool. All right. Well,
Ready. Always
if
ready.
you look out in the distance, you're going to see the Ravenhall Sea-Lab over there. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now our lead researcher that works over there, Dr. Starling, he doesn't think we're doing enough to explore the Earth. He doesn't. So earlier this week, we've dispatched a fleet of Ravenhall submersible drones to map the entire ocean floor. And it was going great until the Bermuda Triangle happened, right? And what happened was all of our entire research mission fleet, they disappeared suddenly, right, without warning. And while that phenomena is kind of, not unheard of in that kind of the world, Dr. Starling has had enough. He's had enough of that. So before we check it out, before we go and research what happened, I need to know, what do you think's going on in the Bermuda Triangle?
Oh, my word. Do you know what? I think it's a school of jellyfish, and
Okay.
they all gather together in a huge mass. And whenever anyone goes there, they just eat them.
Wow. Okay, that's an interesting theory. I like that. So we're going to need some protective
Nice.
gear before we go. All right, Little Rye, what do you say? What do you think's going on in the Bermuda Triangle?
I've never been there, mate.
Could you hazard a guess?
Well, I don't know. It's just like a triangle in the middle of the sea, isn't it?
Okay, but what do you think's going on there? Why do you think our fleet disappeared?
I can't say. I don't know.
weren't
I've
there,
never
man.
been there.
That's
like I
okay.
said.
Listen, it's not like your life depends on it. All you gotta do is
I
convince the
mean,
audience to vote for you.
there's
That's it.
there's a shark below, man.
Hey, wait a minute. This is a family show because what's more wholesome than feeding a shark? Okay? All right, not anything that makes me want to have to, edit the footage is going to make my hands slip and get all kind of shaky over here. You know
I
what
didn't
I'm
know
saying?
this was being
All right.
recorded.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mentioned it at the very beginning. See Raven Eye up there? That's our YouTube channel. Wave on out. Be like this. Go, hey, YouTube. It goes out in about a month or so after some heavy editing. Thanks for that, little Ray. We appreciate that. All right, Gavin, what do you say? What's going on in the Bermuda Triangle?
So, what's going on in that Bermuda Triangle is, they wanted the Sharks to have a contest, okay? And
I see.
and yeah. And then they, how they light those rings on fire, right? So
Mhm.
so they
Wait,
they had
hold
to light.
on. Wait a minute. I got to ask. Light the rings on fire underwater?
Well, yeah. It's underwater rings. It's got like an enclosure on it. I mean,
Okay.
it might not end well, but it's okay. And then, so they had to light the triangle on fire, and then the shark got in there, and then it's too
I
hot,
see.
and it passed out, and I had to, it didn't end well.
Okay, well, Gavin's put a lot of thought into this, clearly. All right, everybody, I want you to take a moment to think about which answer you like the best. All right, get those votes in right now. Was it Gavin with his very detailed and thoughtful answer? Was it Little Reich, who doesn't know because he's never been there? Or was it Satters, 1980, who's obviously got it out for the jellyfish? All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to take a moment to
Gavin.
lock our votes in here. Let's lock them in. All right, let's see how we did. All right. Well, it looks like Little Rye. You've never been to the Bermuda Triangle, and it turns out now you're never going to get a chance to. Does anybody
Yeah,
know
but
where you
has
are?
anyone else been there?
Let's see. Quick show of hands. Has anybody ever been to the Bermuda Triangle?
Hey,
We got one hand up, two hand up, three hand up.
You're all
four hand
liars
up,
because
five hand up.
you survived
Wait,
to tell
no
the
man's
tale.
been to the Bermuda Triangle? I did not know this.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. All right, so let's see here. So does anybody know where you are right now, Little Ray? That's very important.
Yeah, my girlfriend's sat opposite me.
Okay, is she the type to press charges?
Probably, yeah.
Probably. Is she mad at you or anything like that? Spending a lot of time in VR. She's had enough.
She's never happy with me.
Okay, well, good. All right, so listen, you tell her we're going to take care of it for her, okay? Give me a good scream on your way out. Here you go. Bye, Little Rye. There you go. All right, now, anyone coming in late, maybe the people that have been here can help. What was that you just saw? Everybody tell me. That's right. It's just seasoning. That's all that is. That's all it's ever going to be. And you didn't see nothing. All right, everybody. Let's see here. We're going to be going into our third round now. And as we do, when you first came in, you may have noticed the Patreon sign that we have up or this buy us a coffee link. This is because we are trying to raise funds to put on more interactive experiences like this one for all of you. But in addition to that, a portion of what we collect, we're going to be donating to the Bimini Shark Lab. They do a really important work. They help raise
amazing.
awareness for some of the environmental challenges that are facing sharks in our oceans today, and like the horrific practices of shark finning and stuff like that. So we do joke an awful lot in here about trying to feed a shark, but in the real world, we're actually trying to save one. Thank you for all your help, letting us help out like that,
Heroes.
and even just coming out to our shows or subscribing to our YouTube channel. That really helps a lot. All right, let's see. Let's move into our third round here, and we're going to start with Gavin. All right, so let's clear our scores out here. All right, there we go. We're okay. Looks like everything's starting out here. Now, Gavin, are you ready for your question?
Oh yeah, I'm just sweating like a pig. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe that adds to the flavor. There we go. All right. So now you're doing good today, by the way. You're hanging in. Did you bring friends today? You got any friends with you to vote for you?
VR Scorpio out there. What's up?
All right, cool. All right, so we get some shout outs happening there. That's good. All right, let's see here. Now, let's see. Now, our audience is made up of people from all over the world. All right. So out on the other side of your headset in the real world, I want you to tell us something interesting about the room that you're in now that the rest of the world might find interesting. What do you say,
The room
Gavin?
that I'm in now. Well, it doesn't have sharks around me, so I won't get eaten by Buster or Fang or anything.
That's a
But
good thing.
I am right next to the doors, and there's outside. I don't think sharks can swim outside. I don't think they can do that. But
When they're motivated, or when it
Yeah, when
snows,
they're
maybe in a heavy
motivated.
rain. Yeah.
And my mom laughing in the background. But you know.
Wait, hi, Mom. Everybody yell out, hi, Mom. Hey, Gavin's mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
See, I told you we were a family show. All right, go ahead.
And so yeah, and then I'm just right next to this nice scenery. It's just so nice.
Okay.
It's great. Yeah, yeah, nice story. Yeah.
So it sounds like Gavin's nice and comfortable. That's nice. All right, now, Stanners 1980, let me ask you. Tell us something about your real-world environment right now that the rest of the world might find interesting.
Okay, so I'm in a little town in Lancashire, and I'm surrounded by pictures of my children and a nice fluffy blanket, and I'm stood on a really nice fluffy rug.
What town in
That's nice.
Lancashire?
Well,
I'm in
the audience
Lancashire.
seems to like that. All right. Now let me ask you this. All right, because we're getting near the end here, so I want to make sure we give you guys a good chance. Let me start out with Gavin. Gavin, why do you deserve to live more than Stanners?
Because one day, you never know, I might turn into a shark, and I might deserve to live. I need, I need a chance to eat.
Gavin, if it happens that one day you turn into a shark, I want you to come by and see me. We could use it around here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Stanners, let me ask you. All right. Why do you deserve to live more than Gavin over here?
Because I make books and illustrations for children and families to make them smile.
Yeah. You also mentioned you have kids too. I mean, that might be a reason, right? Yeah.
What's that?
There we go. You also mentioned that you have kids too, right? So before
I do have kids as well, yes. Yeah, but I mean, children of the world.
You might want to lead with that. I'm just saying. Okay, here we go. All right, so everybody, I want you to take a moment to think about the stakes here. All right, I want you to think about Gavin and his interesting environment. And one day he might become a shark to be on our show. I want you to think about Stanners and his poor kids. All right, I want you to think about what's at stake here. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna take a moment here. We're gonna lock in our votes. We're gonna lock our votes in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did.
That's so
wow,
close.
it was a close one. Wow, look at that. That's very close. Gavin, you almost made it. You were right there.
I know.
Okay. All right, Gavin, let me ask you something. You've been through this before, all right?
I
You know you're going to give
have.
me a good scream, but does anybody know where you are? Because I heard your mom's in the background. Does she know what's going to happen?
Yeah.
She the type to press charges?
Oh wait, no. Yeah, no. No, not the type to press charge. Just to she might get eaten by a shark. I don't know.
All right, cool. All right, we'll bring her into VR. I'm sure my friends would love to have her. All right, here we go. All right, here we go right now. Give us a good scream as we meet Melvin. Bye, Gavin. See you later. Oh, that was a good scream, everybody. You heard that? Good quality screams. That was excellent. All right, well, it looks like Stanners 1980 is going to be our winner. So what we're going to do is we're going to take down his glass enclosure. Now, Stanners, if you would, come on down here, right? Run down right here. We're going to get your picture, right? With our, here we go. So stand in front of this mug right here. Right there, and face me. All right, now, audience can help. Throw up as many emojis as you can. All right, and now I'm going to take Stanners' picture here. And so I'm going to count down from 3. And when I get down to the bottom there, everybody yell at it Shark Time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's Shark Time. There we go. Let me hear it. There we go. All right, cool. We got a woohoo and a Shark Time. All right, excellent. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to extend our bridges here and invite you guys up to the stage while we close it out. We are going to be heading out to the Ravenhall Shark Time Showcase. All right, and there you can inspect the prizes if you haven't yet seen them. And from there, if you haven't learned how to fly in Altspace yet, we're going to go out to Ravenhall Flight Academy and show you that. So come on up here. Let's get our end music. And listen, if you're around this Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, come check us out at Shark Time. You'll find us on the events tab of your main menu. I want to thank you all for coming. You've been a fantastic audience. And if everybody would come with me right now to the top of this ramp right here. All right, go into this blue light, and I'll see you at the It's Shark Time Showcase. Come on, everybody. Let's go.
It's showtime.